Hey, it's Montana. So, this is an 8-sim starter home, but it's actually the second 8-sim starter home I've done recently. I have another one that went up that's in a very different style. I would probably call it a craftsman if I had to call it, you know. This one is very much just a traditional build. I'm not thrilled with it, but it sleeps 8 sims, which is the requirement, and it's under $20,000. So the first time I uploaded it, it had like 0 decorations. I was just kind of putting furniture in and saying, yeah, there you go, there's your starter home, which kind of worked, but wasn't ideal. By the way, windows are weird in my builds because of, I think it's laptop mode that does this, where you can't actually see through the windows. Sorry about that. You can see through the windows in your own on your own computer. But yes, the mode of graphics that my computer is in means that you can't see through the windows. Sorry. Those doors I've been using kind of a lot lately, and I really don't know why, but I kind of liked the weird green feeling. I just liked the weird green. Everything about this build is kind of odd. It just doesn't look reasonable. It's very interesting. I had a great time, but it's like the colors are odd and it's very fantastical looking. It's interesting. Again, I'm fighting with the roofing, but I'm actually relatively happy with the roofing. Trying to decide if I wanted that to be a distinctive part or not, and then it stuck out weird in the wall, so I just shrunk it. Yep, it's an 8-sim starter build. It's a starter home. It's not particularly interesting, I don't think, but this is my starter home pattern. This is how I do starter homes, because I have a bad habit of spending all my starter home money. As you probably saw in my quarantine challenge starter, spending all of the money that I have on the inside and then forgetting that I still have to make the outside of the house exist. So with builds like this, where it's an 8-sim starter, where it really, really matters, I do the outside first. Yeah, and like I said, it just is kind of odd on the outside, but I like it. I have a weird habit of building really thin houses. And you can see in the screenshots that this doesn't go very far back on the lot. Like, this house is very thin from the front to the back of the house. I just tend to build left to right instead of front to back. Especially with a cheap house where I have to have a certain number of rooms and they have to be pretty small. By the way, I didn't play test that bathroom, but that's a setup that has worked before. So if it doesn't work exactly like that, just shift the toilet to the right until it does. That's just kind of how I do that. Yeah, I do a teen room, a kid room, the toddler room is downstairs. It's an 8-sim starter. It sleeps 8 sims, it's got all the starter stuff. I used the absolute cheapest counters, which are the gross ones from City Living, but they work. Like, they're functional counters. I think the main difference between this 8-sim starter and the other one that's on my gallery, if you go to my gallery you can see it, that one looks better, like it's visually great, but the kids like share a room with their parents and it's really cramped and dark. So, like, it looks great, but it's not actually as nice and functional as this one. I'm relatively happy with this one. It needed some form of entertainment, and I knew I couldn't, like, swing a TV, so it's got books. Yeah, I used a lot of City Living stuff, because the City Living stuff is more budget-friendly, because it's made for apartments. So in general, it's just more budget-friendly. Yeah, I just kind of did the whole house blue, except for the toddler room, which is like pink purple. I didn't get a screenshot of this bedroom because I uploaded this to my gallery twice. Once undecorated and once decorated because I cheated in some money to decorate it. So I did it once undecorated, and I thought I had taken screenshots then, but apparently I hadn't, and because I didn't change the bedroom, I was like, oh, the bedroom didn't change, I don't need to take another screenshot, except turns out I didn't take screenshots the first time, so I should have gone in there and taken screenshots. But I didn't, so that's where we are. This is just me putting down rugs. Good times. Wish I had something more fun to talk about right now, but I just really don't. I got a job. I got a job back in Chicago for the summer. I say for the summer, but it's really for like 6 weeks in July. It's a summer camp job. It should be fun. Sounds like fun. It pays really well. I'm from Georgia, where they can pay you like $5 and say that that's enough money. So the fact that the minimum wage in Chicago is $13 is wild, because I'm getting minimum wage for this job. But that's $13 an hour. So even working, because they're not looking to give me full $40 an hour. They're talking about around 27. Did I say $40 an hour? I meant 40 hours a week. They're talking like 27 hours a week. So $13 an hour, even at just 27 hours a week, is kind of amazing. It's a lot more money than I thought I'd be getting for this summer job, so that's great. It means I'll be able to move back to Chicago. Now, the only problem is I need an apartment real bad, so if you're a realtor in Chicago, please reach out to me, because nobody's answering their phones right now, and it's driving me crazy. Like, actually insane. It's driving me insane, dude. Oh yeah, I didn't like the way this build looked in the front, so I put in a tree, because I do that. If I'm like, man, this build is ugly, I put in a tree. And then I moved the tree because it wasn't close enough to the build to obscure it any. Of course, I was building this in fall, because of course I was. This is the same world I'm doing my quarantine challenge in, so time is passing, much to my chagrin. I apologize for any and all yawning. I'm not sure what's up with that. I really don't know why I'm yawning so much. Again, freezer bunnies in the kids' room, because I love freezer bunnies. They're adorable. Yeah, I put decals on the walls, because I was trying to get some decoration in before I cheated any money. It just wasn't going well. But, you know, put the same lamp everywhere. Get some more light in these rooms. Yeah. So this is me cheating in money. I put some more flower boxes in. I do bathroom decorations, more wall decorations for the kids. And I put a couple things in the kitchen, but I didn't really touch the bedrooms. Um, you can kind of fill those out as your kids grow up and make stuff and get awards, and you know how The Sims works. So, I want to know, has anybody else noticed issues recently with alt placing objects along shelves on the walls? Because I've been having massive issues with it. I don't know if you can tell from the fact that I fight with it for forever, but because I have to put the walls up to see the shelves, they keep getting stuck in the walls, the objects I'm trying to place, and I don't know why or what to do about it. So if anybody has advice for that, or knows why that's happening, or has also noticed that, because I could swear that wasn't an issue like a week ago. I feel like whenever they last patched it, this broke. So I'd kind of just like to know what's going on. Thanks. It's not a huge deal. It's just kind of a pain. Because I have to change the camera mode to like look down into the room. And then I can't turn the thing because I'm in Sims 3 camera mode. The whole thing is driving me insane very quickly. So if you can help me with this, I'll give you nothing, but I'll appreciate it. Yeah, I put some more stuff in I tried to put up shelves in the kids' room too, but I got so annoyed so quickly that I just gave up, deleted it, and put posters on the wall. Because I actually, cannot handle the fact that this thing is broken. I just can't. I know it doesn't look like I fought with it for very long, but with it being this long and sped up, you can only imagine how much time I actually spent trying to put this piggy bank on a shelf and it not working and me just giving up. But yeah. Oh, kitchen stuff. Yeah, I just kind of shoved all the kitchen stuff onto the part of the island that I wasn't using for seating. Because I've had a lot of issues lately with Sims throwing fits about counter space, so I was trying to leave counter space open. Anyway, here are my screenshots. Again, I forgot a screenshot of the main bedroom. Yeah, you know the drill. Subscribe. Like the video. I know this one isn't beautiful, but it's super functional, so look it up on my gallery if you're one of those 8 Sim people. See you later.